tired. I'm tired of holding the fort down. I'm tired of making sure you're good. I'm tired of protecting you. I'm tired of holding your secrets. And what do? You treat me like I'm trash? That is not, I'm tired. I'm looking in the camera because I'm tired of it. For the black women that's out here, y'all treat us like we not. That's a daily reminder, and that's not cool.
Nigga, what?
All right, let's keep in mind that this is April, Omarion baby mother, the same one that dated his band member, the same one that dated Dr. Dre, the same one that's been passed around while she was in a relationship with Omarion. But yet she goes on Love and Hip Hop and portrays the victim. This is what women do all the time. Why? Because society allows them to get away with it. Why? Because when you feminize yourself, then you will be able to relate to feminine people. Men have been feminized into believing that women are just telling the truth all the time. And that's what's happening with her. See, she done already ruined her name. Now she needs to blame it on someone, so she's not accountable. What's the fastest way to get people on your side when you're a woman? You cry.
Okay, you don't have to listen to me. You act like I don't know what I'm talking about when I tell you you need to stop treating that man like trash. Let me tell you something. I know what it is to lose a good man because I didn't know how to act and then regret losing him. I know what it is to get with the next man and have all that crap I did to him turn around and come back on me. Then I know what it is to repent and do better. Okay? Change my ways. Look at me. Check my ego. Change my behavior. And then end up with a man that I will be celebrating 19 years of marriage on September 2nd, 2021. And we've been together, 20 plus years? You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to listen to none of these other women who are trying to teach you how to treat a good man. Go ahead and do it the hard way, baby. We'll wait.
And that's what we're experiencing in society. A lot of people are going through the hard way whenever it comes to relationship because they've just been convinced of too many ideologies. And the ideology in feminism, you have ideologies in being independent, and then you have so many genders out right now that we're now in society, we're trained to treat people the way that they feel inside. So a lot of people, when they walk outside the door, they feel entitled to a life that no one else sees, especially whenever it comes to a woman. They always feel entitled to have this type of guy. But at the same time, you have a lot of guys who feel entitled to have a certain type of woman who's submissive, take care of the kids, but yet they're not the man that is able to be a provider. They're just someone online who is complaining.
So why I think women are worse nowadays is we're bailed out. We are paid to leave marriages and we're paid to be single mothers. If you pay someone to do something, they're going to do more of it.
They don't fear consequences.
Yeah, and so when women, like men, and if men were paid to be single fathers, I'm sure there would be more.
What?
And so what happens is women, like, again, how do most relationships start? Situationships, and girls want to get the kid from the guy, and they want to get pregnant. There's whole Reddit threads of women trying to figure out how to get a guy, get a guy's kid. And even this has been on national TV. This is how big this problem is. And it's because when women get on birth control, they say they're off of it, or they get in that situation because they want to get the top 20% of men.
And she's right. They're going to always aim to trap the top 20% of the guys, which is why you may see a lot of men who have multiple baby mothers, and you'll say to yourself, why would she go and have a child with this man knowing that he has so many other baby mothers? It's because women see that as value. You have to look at a lion's pride. How come every lioness isn't running around with every male lion? It's because there's only certain male lions who's going to be tough enough to handle the psychology of the female lioness around them. He has the dominancy in order to tame them. You have to understand, we correlate with animals very well, especially whenever it comes to dating. Women are going to always attract to the top 20% of dominant males. You have to understand that what's rich in America is not rich in other countries. But in other countries, women are going to be attracted to the more dominant male, regardless if he's rich or not, because it's in their nature. And once they are attracted to him, yes, the best way for them to keep him is to try to have a kid.
The quickest way to lose a good man is by holding on to hurt and entitlement from your past. You've dated a bunch of crappy guys, and so when you get a new man who's a good man, you try to make him make up for everything that you never received from all of your exes, and that's not fair. That's not fair.
I want to speak on that. She's absolutely right. When people come out of a relationship, that's what you're looking for in the next person. You want the next person to be what the other person wasn't, to the point where you try to force it onto them. And if they do not become that person, then they make you angry. This is why a lot of you guys, you're in relationships with women or have been in relationships with women who seem to be very bipolar. And the reason why they're very bipolar is because they're with you because they don't want to be lonely and they need a man in their life. That's why they're in a relationship. But in the same breath, they want you to be the guy that they ultimately want. And who is that guy? You ask a woman what type of guy she wants, she's going to list 1,000 things, but yet she won't list one thing that she brings to the table.
Who's good to you? There doesn't need to be a comparison of your past pain. When you get someone who's good to you, all that needs to be involved in that moment is gratitude. Ooh, I'm so glad that I have a man who does this for me. Let me respond in a way that shows him I'm happy he does this for me. You really need to focus on embodying the energy of, damn, you did this, so let me do this. And that's how it flows. And that's how he stays.
No, it doesn't work like that. See, people are not going to gravitate towards the one that treats them the best. They're going to gravitate towards the person that keeps them on their toes. The person that they can't figure out. The person that they're always guessing the next moves. And it's like that in a relationship. If a woman gets in a relationship with a good looking guy and he maintains looking good, he wakes up every day, he goes to the gym, his life is constantly growing, his money is growing. As long as that man do not have a kid with her, that he can maintain power. The moment he has a child with her is the moment that he's going to lose his power, whether he stays the predominant man or not. See, what you got to understand about life, and you have to understand this about women. Women are always thinking in survival mode. The best way to survive is to be around the most dominant male and to trap him in, because they feel like if I stay close to the most dominant male, then I would be able to survive. Most women want to survive more than they want to be in love, which is why they would marry the guy who has the most money that they don't love, but sleep with the guy they love but won't marry.
Thug maxing in regards to a black man and his dating life. Like, what does that mean?
Lil Durk, King Von, y'all know. But nah, dating life, I would say the closer you fit to whatever the celebrity, the current rappers, like I said, Lil Durk, what's the other dude? Quando, Rondo, all those dudes. The closer you fit to what that stereotype, you like some girls will be, they'll just be down, especially black chicks.
I was about to say,
they like that shit, bro.
I think that mostly attracts black chicks.
I don't know what it is, bro, but they like that. They don't like when a dude has it together. I don't
clean cut look.
Yeah, bro, and I don't want to say that because it sounds like I'm trying to bash. I'm not bashing black women, but it just is what it is. Yeah, that's been my experience. I attract the most Latinas and white girls. That's what I attract.
Yeah, same. I think because I have that professional, clean cut R&B type of look, that's why I also mostly attract Hispanic and white women. And you guys be in the comments like, do you not like black women? I'm like, black women don't like me. Like, black women don't.
In this world, you go where you really want it.
Yeah,
wherever you want it, that's where you go.
I attract, I don't chase.
Yeah, dude.
So I attract.
And they're absolutely right. A man grows into that, especially when you're on your purpose and you start making a lot of money. You really don't care what other women say about you that you may want. Like a lot of you black guys, right? You grow up loving the black woman because your mother is black. So that's all you want. You want a black woman. You want a black woman. So you keep dating, trying to date black women. You keep trying, but it doesn't work out with you. And then you go over to other race of women who may be attracted to you. But you have to understand, it only works when these other race of women are attracted to you. All right. Then you go over there, you experience that side, and it's a lot better. And the reason why it's a lot better is because your game actually works with them. like he said, they're more attracted to the thug type. So a lot of black women are looking for more aggressive men, more men who are mentally off a little bit, whose emotions are all over the place, because that's how her emotions are. And the community is filled with a bunch of single mother household, which means that most of the males have taken on feminine traits of their mother and became bossy and moody just like their mother, but not really bossy. A mother's aggression emasculates her son. So a lot of these black dudes, they're like timid in the inside because of how they're raised, but they're only attracted to the black women that don't want them because they don't know how to go over to the other side. And we're gonna leave with a little motivation for you guys.
Never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
Woo! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're preaching here. He is right. It's all about what you do. It's all about the thoughts and systems that you have for yourself and the standards that you have for yourself. Hard work and dedication to get you far. I know too many smart people with no ambition. And I know dumb people with a lot of ambition who eventually learn to be smart. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.